Going into the water in Super Mario 64 was terrifying. In certain levels, you'd encounter a giant, invulnerable eel that would try to bite you. Prank calls are meant to be harmless fun, but in the old Sims games, they were unsettling. Some were odd, while others were downright creepy. They came at random times, sometimes past midnight, disturbing your Sims from sleep. For some players, the calls felt strangely personal, as if they were being deliberately targeted for unknown reasons.
Huh?
In the early days of World of Warcraft, there was a place players were never meant to see. It was called GM Island. Hidden far beyond the map in the Northwest Ocean, it was a secret outpost possibly used by Blizzard's game masters to watch over the world, resolve issues, and enforce the rules. But the secrecy didn't last. Through exploits and persistence, players found their way to the Forbidden Land, which took 30 minutes to reach on foot. What they discovered was a small island with a quiet dock, scattered trees, a furnished alliance keep, and for some reason, a graveyard. But beneath a nearby mountain lay something even stranger and more unsettling. A stark, windowless white chamber with nothing but a chair at its center. Many believed it was an interrogation room, an inescapable place where players who committed serious infractions were taken. On September 24th, 2007, one player documented their journey to the island, where they came face to face with the game master and eventually got banned. About 10 years after Wave Race Blue Storm released on the GameCube in 2001, a NeoGAF user uncovered an obscure Easter egg buried deep in the game. You have to enter a code, but instead of using the password screen, you have to go to the audio setting menu and tap the Z button until the waveform at the bottom of the screen resembles rising fog. You then have to press up, up, down, down, left, right, AXZ. If done correctly, an audio cue plays, and in races, the usually supportive pit crew that can be heard turns hostile, calling you weak and pathetic. They'll even say, "You don't have an inferiority complex, you're just inferior." What's more, boosting replaces the normal sound with a little girl's voice. It's surprising this was included in a Nintendo-developed game, and because the code is hidden outside the password screen, it was likely buried intentionally to avoid detection.
Is that the
best you can do. Weak. No mercy. Adequate. That lot of good at turbo would do you. Pathetic. As the red buoys on the right. Forget it. Poor. Great. Ooh, a turbo.
A player was exploring a building in Project Zomboid when suddenly they saw something that stopped them dead in their tracks. In the Japanese-only PS1 game titled LSD Dream Emulator, there's a disturbing area known as Violence District, where corpses of women suddenly drop from lampposts right in front of you. When this happens, your character freezes in place as the figures slowly approach. If you survive the encounter, they'll follow you around. In May 2021, a player was driving a GTA San Andreas on a foggy night when suddenly something freaky happened.
How embarrassing is that?
I don't know what's worse, still having it attached or having it come off and...
Well, no, because everybody, you're going to be holding up the whole of Dorking High Street.
You'd feel a bit of a Nelly, wouldn't you? You did. And you came in the toilet.
In one of the Nintendo 3DS AR card games, you can view a miniature version of Earth. At first it seems harmless, but if you keep shooting it, the planet eventually explodes. Ominous music plays, followed by a message that states, "Look after our planet."
And you want to go to the globe. Now I know what you're thinking. To me, the globe's pretty much useless until I found out this. The globe. You see there's a target thing right there. And there's not really any point to it. But what I noticed, if you keep shooting at it, the earth begins to turn red, really red, and then it eventually blows up.
If you've played Elder Scrolls, you've likely explored a Dwemer ruin. The Dwemer were an ancient race that vanished without a trace, and it's one of the series' greatest mysteries. Unlike other elves, they rejected magic and nature in favor of science and engineering, building vast underground cities and mechanical automatons. Obsessed with achieving godhood, they sought to harness a divine artifact known as the Heart of Lorcan to power a godlike construct known as the Numidium. This led to the Battle of Red Mountain. During the battle, their chief architect attempted to use the Heart's power, and in that instant, the entire Dwemer race disappeared. No one knows what happened. Theories range from ascension to erasure, or their souls being absorbed into the Numidium. Sonic.exe is one of the most iconic creepypastas that popularized the haunted game horror trope. The story is about a man named Tom who receives a CD-ROM from his friend Kyle, along with a warning to destroy it before it's too late. Dismissing it as a joke, Tom runs the mysterious Sonic.exe file, only to find a corrupted and haunted version of the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Things get creepier when the game breaks the fourth wall and starts interacting with Tom in the real world. A playable fan-made game was eventually made that recreates the experience. In the game, you play as Tails, Knuckles, and Dr. Robotnik, each of whom is chased and brutally killed by a demonic Sonic.
Hello. Do you want to play with me? Eat your heart. You will die at my hands.
That'll do it for this episode. Thank you to Generic Dialogue 7269 for being a channel member and for supporting this channel. If you'd like to support me, you can become a channel member by clicking the join button below the video, or you can subscribe to me on Patreon. The link is in the video description. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications. Thanks for watching, and good night.